Hi, once again, I'm here to help you in our process of helping you grow and multiply wealth through business. We've been looking at, the wealthy and rich business people's tactics, how to create wealth through business. Last week, we looked at part 4, where we look at, one of the inherent assets in your business that most people have never been able to take full, maximize the potential that inherent in them. And that's your customer database. Today, we're going to look at one of the differences between people that create wealth through business and people that, that struggle through business. And this is, the difference between having low ticket and high ticket item in your business. Most people, poor business people, struggling business people, only have low ticket items in their business. Why? Because of the mentality that, they are able to sell cheap items to millions of people, and they will make wealth in the process. But there are two problems with that. The first one is the economic of scale and your buying power as a business people. Okay, it is going to be extremely difficult, to try and compete on price with big companies. You can imagine if you want to compete on price with a company like Walmart, for example, they will chase you overnight out of the business. Even if you come back to, Nigeria, you want to compete on price with companies like Dangote, they can afford to drop their price, for a very long time and take the losses, just to chase you out of the business. So what do you need to do in that case? All you need is that you don't need to play in what I call, the red ocean with, those established businesses. As a small business or as someone that is starting business, all you need is to create a blue ocean for yourself. How do you do that? You create a niche where you sell differentiated products and you'll be able to sell at a high price. So it is important, that you know that you can't compete on prices when it comes to competing with major companies. The second thing is the cost. Okay, the cost, what it takes to sell to millions of people as a small business owner or as somebody who is just starting in business, you will not be able to afford what it takes to sell to millions of people. The infrastructure that you need to put in place to be able to sell to millions of people. You won't have what it takes. You don't have the resources that it takes. You don't have, the infrastructure set up it takes to market and sell a product to millions of people. So what do you need to do? What is important is that first and foremost in your business, you need to sell a high-ticket item. You need to have something that is a high-ticket item. Leave the mentality thinking that, you are not going to sell. What is going to be different? It takes the same effort, the same time to sell a low-ticket item and a high-ticket item. What do I mean by a low-ticket item? A low-ticket items are items that have a low prices, and high-ticket item are items that have high prices. For example, there are places they sell, Coca-Cola at the recommended retail price. But there are places they sell Coca-Cola for 50,000 naira. And some people, we prefer to buy the 50,000 naira Coca-Cola than the recommended retail price. What's the difference? The difference is targeting. So you need to understand the market segments, that are available to buy the high-ticket item. But if you must create wealth through business, you must be ready, to sell high-ticket item. So what do I need to do? So what you need to do, the first thing is to identify the price tag. The question is that, what can I sell in my business for X amount? For example, what can I sell in my business for 1 million? All right? So once you have determined the price mark, what you want to sell, you want to be able to sell a 1 million naira item in your business. The next question you ask yourself is that what value, what service, what product, or what package, all right, you can put together that the value is much more than 1 million, maybe double 1 million, that you can sell, So when I talked about high-ticket item, I'm not asking you to put a high price on a low-value item. No, I'm asking you to actually go ahead and double the value, that you sell, but it must be a high-ticket item. I give you an example. I have, they do it a lot in real estate project. I'm doing a project development right now, a 15 hectares project development. They have different sectors, of the estate, okay? Some part of the estate are selling, okay, at, as high as 50 million, while the other aspect of the estate are selling at 27 million. The same estate, the same infrastructure, but I have chosen to have an exclusive area, for a target market who are ready to pay that amount. Why? Because we have an association of people, okay? So for them, their value is that they are in the midst of their type, and that's what they are paying for. So at the end of the day, you need to be able to have a high-ticket item in your value. What's the advantage of this? There are two advantages of it. The first one is the fact that once you have high-ticket item in your business, everybody assumes that every item you have in your business is valuable. Okay? So if you have, a 10 million naira item in your business, they assume that every pin in your business is valuable because people associate value with price. The second thing that you need to understand about selling high-ticket item is that if you want to attract quality people, okay, into your business, the only thing that attracts them is high-ticket item. So you must have high-ticket item in your business. So it has to be a combination. You could have the low-ticket item to attract people, but you must have the high-ticket item to sell at the back end. Remember, in one of our videos in the series, we said that the money is in the back end. That's where the money is. As a matter of fact, you must have a value ladder where you have, a combinations of value at different price ranges that accumulated in your ticket item. At this point in your business, you can take advantage of the back end where you are either upselling, downselling, because you have different value range, both the low ticket item and the high ticket item. But I can assure you, for example, that you're going to make more money, make more profit if you, have high ticket item in your business. If I give you an example, okay, if you sell a product that the cost is 50%, 50% of, 100 naira is 50 naira. But 50% of 1,000 naira is 500. So you find out that the same effort, the same effort you are making, you are either making 50 naira profit or 500 naira profit. Depends on whether you are selling a 100 naira product or a 1,000 naira product. So at the end of the day, if you look at it the other way also, if your margin is 20%, for example, imagine 20% of an item that is 10,000 naira or 20% of an item, that is 10 million, all right? So the difference is clear. So if you want to make money, through business, you must ensure that your business have high ticket item, that you are selling at the back end. In so doing, you make a lot of money, instead of struggling, trying to sell, a 10 or 1 naira or 5 naira or 5,000, item by item, person by person, except you have, a sales system. But even at that, it doesn't matter whether you sell low ticket item at a profitable rate. At the end of the day, what you are going to find out is that you make more money selling high ticket item in your business. I hope this helped. Let's have your comments. I'll see you next week.